Do you struggle with plugged bunker shots, just like this one? It's buried in the sand and you can't get it out, and you take 2 or 3 to get the ball out of the sand. Anyway, I've got something to show you that's going to make this a heck of a lot easier, and it's going to get you out every single time, guaranteed. So come on, let's go do it. So the plugged bunker shot, this is a shot that most people tend to struggle with. You know, they get the ball, it flies into the sand and it buries itself deep, okay? This often results in the fact that they then have to try and take 2 or 3 shots to try and get the thing out just onto the green, okay? Let alone to a flag that's pretty close to them. So we're going to show you today something that's going to really help you to do this pretty much every single time with any club that you want to use. So the plug bunker shot, okay, is really difficult for a lot of golfers, and I totally understand it, okay. The ball's buried deep in here. I mean, I've just trod on this one. But basically the ball's dug in, and a lot of golfers find it hard to get the ball out, and let alone keep it on the green. I mean, number one is get it on the green. That's always the rule of this shot here, you know. Getting it close is a bonus, all right? But for this one, you are going to expect it to come out pretty fast, and it's going to run on as well, so you're going to have to take that into account with it. But a lot of people come in here and they have the wrong attitude. Now they come in here and they try to bury the club deep and try to hit down on it and try to hit it really, really hard. A lot of effort and no reward. And it ends up just chunking, I don't know, a couple of feet ahead of them and not actually getting out the bunker. So, but I was taught this trick by my coach, Mike Malaska. And I pretty much was stunned that you can almost get the ball out with very, very little effort. Now, one of the key things you've got to remember with bunker shots is we're throwing sand, okay? We're not trying to hit the ball or anything like this. This is the only shot in golf that you're allowed to actually miss-hit the ball. But in this shot here, what we're going to try and do is we're trying to just hit the sand. Now, wherever I hit the sand, that is where the ball will go, okay? So we're trying to try and hit the ball in a way that's going to help to get the ball out of the sand correctly. Now, a lot of this is about using your club face correctly and using the bounce, or not using the bounce in this case, to get the ball out. And this is the trick that's going to help you to get it right. So the one trick that most golfers tend to do when they play this shot is they tend to try to still open the face, or they keep it square to the target. Now, keeping it square to the target will help, but opening the face, you're really going to imply or add in what we call the bounce angle on the bottom of the club. So the bounce angle is the angle that the leading edge will sit slightly higher. Let's say if the club is on the ground, it will sit slightly higher, and this back edge here hits the sand and bounces back out. Well, we don't really want that to do that in this case. We want the club head to dig into the sand, okay? Now, the best way to do this, and the way it comes out virtually every single time, is instead of opening the face or keeping it square, I want you to literally close the face, okay? Now, you can have it this closed to the target. Now, remember this shot, when I play this shot, the ball goes where the sand goes, not where my club face is going. So if I'm basically hitting this shot and the sand's pumping straight towards the target, the ball will go there. The ball is just another grain of sand. So I'm going to play this shot here. Now, when I play this shot like this literally helps the club head to dig into the sand. I'm using the toe of the club here to dig into the sand. It's going to just enter and dig in, okay? And the sand will still fly relatively straight towards the target. So once you have this understanding that if I just close the club face and I'm aiming towards my target, I'm standing relatively squared to it, and I just make a nice effortless swing here, the club head's going to dig into the sand, it's going to dig deeper than the ball, and it's going to come out pretty hot, and it's going to come out pretty much every single time. So you stand square to the target. I'm going to aim a little left because it slopes a little left to right on this one, but I've got the club face, I've got the ball position the same as I would normally. My weight's going to be on my left side as it would normally be, but I'm going to do this, I'm going to swing this fairly relatively softly, okay, because I'm going to rely on the fact that the club is going to go into the sand because I've got the nose turned in, and it's going to come out, land pretty early on, and then run the rest of the hole. Remember though, rule number one is get the ball out of the sand. So back, just come out, and it comes out pretty easy every time. I took a bit too much off that one. Okay, that's fine, I can learn from that. So I've dug that in there. Okay, I can play a little harder this one now. And notice on that one, it went a little bit to the right, even though my club face is aiming way over there towards the car park. So I'm just going to come back, come through, just come out pretty hot that time, so I've overdone it. The key with this though, is it requires less effort to get the ball out, okay? I can almost do this with hardly any grip at all, and just literally just allowing the club to just dig into the sand. Okay, there we go. So that's come out nicely. It comes out every single time, I can promise you. So just learning to just stand on it and just practice this shot every time. I can dig into it, just back, comes out every single time, okay? It's a great way to play this one. And once you get used to it, gosh, it's just going to totally change how you play plug bunker shots for life. So you just aim nice and square. I'm just allowing the club head to just do the job for me. So just back, and it comes out every single time. It's a great way to play bunker shots and plugged bunker shots for sure if you're really struggling with them. So instead of standing there with an open face or square face, turn the club head in like so. Really don't be afraid to turn it in and just hit it nice and soft. So there we have it. That's how you play a plugged bunker shot in my world. Okay, it's the easiest way to do it. I'm all about less effort. Okay, so turn the face in and the ball will just come out every single time. You can learn then after practice. This is why we have great facilities here at the Manchester Golf Academy. You can come and practice at these facilities and get better at bunkers. The main thing with bunkers is confidence and having a bit of knowledge of how to do them. Anyway, I hope that helps you. Please remember to like, subscribe and share these videos to your friends. I'm trying to grow the channel as much as we possibly can and get more people know about us. If you have any questions about that, please drop it in the comments below. Great interaction. I'd love to speak to you guys and girls that are watching these videos. If you have any questions about it, please let me know. Anyway, I'll catch you soon and I hope that helps you get out of bunkers.